Hey everyone, I'm Everybody Fighter, and this is the new card today video on the new Bladewing Phoenix card that'll be in the new Ultra Booster set. This is Phoenix of Deity Technique, Bladewing Phoenix, a dungeon enemy construct, size 2, 8,000 power, 8,000 defense, and a critical of 3. You call it by putting an adventure and dungeon enemy from your field into this card's soul, and then you pay 2 gauge. Abilities are, at the target your attack phase, if an adventure and another dungeon enemy are on your field, draw 2 cards, and this card gets quadruple attack. When this card attacks, you gain 1 life and do 1 damage to your opponent with move, penetrate, soul guard, and counterattack. So its call cost seems like it will have a lot to do, but it's actually very easy due to newer cards. Corgi Kobo, a dungeon enemy, you pay a life to call it, and when this card is called from your hand, you can call it to 1 adventurer with 4,000 power from your deck by paying its call cost and shuffle your deck. At the end of a battle of an adventurer or dungeon enemy with this card in the soul, destroy up to 1 card on your opponent's field. Which is okay, I guess. But most importantly is that you want to call something from your deck with 4,000 power because it is an adventurer, which is the other card you need for Bladewing. The best target of this would be another new card. Assassin, Godspeed of Penetration, Kirwa, Adventurer, Thief, and GM size 1, 4,000 power, which is perfect. When this card enters the field, you may drop a hand card. If you do, put up to 1 size 2 dungeon enemy or dungeon enemy item from your deck into your hand and shuffle your deck. So obviously you want to search up Bladewing Phoenix, and if you call this with Corgi, you can already have the setup to call it, but of course if you have a dungeon enemy and adventure, you might want to try playing Friends Connect first to get that 3 draw first, which is pretty cool. But of course, after you call it, what are you going to do? So the item, Khalid Bane, is an adventure and dungeon enemy. It has both attributes, which means it will proc the ability for Bladewing Phoenix, so you already get to draw 2 cards and quadruple attack. And another interesting thing about Assassin Godspeed Penetration is that if this card is in the soul of a dungeon enemy, you can pay a gauge if you do stand the card. So if Bladewing Phoenix gets rested, which it probably will get like hate rested because it has quadruple attack, you can just restand it and then it doesn't matter, you just pay a gauge. So I think it's pretty good. So overall, with honestly, Dungeon World is getting a lot of good new cards, and since you do have soul cards in there, you can play Iris Lilac to drop one, then look at even more cards in your hand. So you will get a lot of cards from the new dungeon mix deck. I just hope that it keeps getting better. With that, I'm Everybody Fighter, and I'll see you later.